My name's Natasha Owens, and I just recorded a debut CD named I Made It Through. You know, I think it pertains to anybody these days. The world is just full of chaos, lack of peace, and whether you're going through grief, whether you're going through sadness, whether you're going through, you know, divorce, all these are major topics in the world today that affect just about everybody. And, you know, me personally, I just came out of the worst trial of my life. My father passed away in 2010 suddenly, and it just broke my heart. We were very, very close. I went through a terrible stage of the grief, the angry stage. And I was so angry at God. I was so mad at God because I felt like He had forsaken me. I felt like He was not there. It wasn't fair that He could have saved my dad. Just getting out of bed during the day was a tough task. And in the midst of that, all the bitterness and the anger and the pain and the suffering, God replaced those over time. The more I listened to restoration songs, the more I listened to how great He was, the more I listened to songs that talked about Him never leaving you. God came in and replaced all of those hurtful feelings with comfort and peace and strength and love, His perfect love. When Jacob Lowry, who is the most incredible producer, he produced this record. When he contacted me to do this CD, I said, I have to do a project of nothing but restoration songs because I want to give back to others who are struggling out there with some of the same feelings that I had. I want to give them a light at the end of the tunnel. And when I heard I Made It Through, which is the title song to the CD, it was perfect because when you make it through a trial and that feeling when you're on the other side and you stand up, you make it out of the tunnel, out of the darkness for the first time you're seeing light, and you stand up and you finally breathe, and it's such a feeling of joy and peace and comfort and thankfulness to God that He was with you and He saw you through that trial.
I was introduced to Natasha Owens about a couple months ago, and I was impacted by the music and her record. And a through line to that story is that as I sit here now, my dad passed away about 3 weeks ago. And I know that it was God that directed Natasha to me to be exposed to her music, to help me through the process that I'm going through right now. And I believe that our mission now is to continue to pass that on and to help people and to heal from whatever they might be going through in their life currently. So I'm just part of the journey, and I'm blessed to be part of it.
I had the privilege of getting to produce this CD for Natasha, and just the whole heart of the whole album, restoration, healing. It was just a beautiful thing to see take place, and we had songs custom written for this album, and the whole process was just about healing for her and healing for other people that hear the CD. So I'm so glad I got to work on it. It was just a great process. Everything was just smooth and amazing, and you're really gonna love it. You gotta check it out.
My prayer for this project is that when you hear the songs, you don't necessarily hear my voice, but you hear God and you feel God through that. And that there's such a transparency. And if I have done my job, then that connection has been made, and that will be the outcome. And that's my prayer for this CD.